So several takers on pit road. It looks like everybody that was caught up in that accident is on pit road. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars on pit road. So it looks like anybody not caught up in the accident or at the back of the field is staying out. So it looks like the top 5 right now are Ben in first, Josh second, Simoleon's third, Christian fourth, and Bercules is in fifth. Now the big winner in this, I think, is probably going to be NASCAR, because he was at the very, very back because he was caught up in the first accident, avoided the second one, and that's going to move him all the way up to 7th place. So I think you got to classify NASCAR as the big winner in this in this deal right now. He probably benefited the most from that second accident. So here we are coming around to the green. I don't know if we're going green this time by or not. We're 2 by 2. I would guess we are about to go green. And Ben is taking the top this time. He may have taken the top last time. I was riding along with NASCAR at the back. Let's ride along with Josh here starting second. So I guess we are not going green that time, waving it off, going around one more time, it looks like. Not sure what happened there, but looks like we're going to have another yellow flag lap here. So I don't think fuel was going to be an issue to begin with, or tires, but with all these caution flag laps, it's definitely not going to require anybody to pit, certainly in stage 1. So going green this time by. Ben is the control car up front in that high line. And green flag is out. We are back to racing. And it looks like Josh gets the jump on Ben this time. So Josh is going to beat him into turn 1. He clears Ben. Ben slides in behind him. So you got a new leader. Josh at the point in Texas. So Ben maybe didn't time that restart the best. I think Josh was lagging back a little bit. Then just as Josh was catching up is when Ben called green. And I think that meant that Josh already had a little bit of momentum going. So I don't think the timing on that was maybe the best by our leader. Or it may be that with the tires, that extra couple laps makes a difference on the restarts and it just didn't go. Don't know, but certainly Josh got the jump there for sure. And Ben drifts high, gives up 2nd place. Looks like Christian's challenging him for 3rd. So he moves Simoleons into 2nd place. So Simoleons slides by the Big Ben machine and is now setting his sights on Josh in that front position. Looks like when Ben slid up there, Christian got by him too. So move Christian up to 3rd. Let's look. We got some really wild action back here in the pack. There is, I see NASCAR, I see DRB that I'm riding along with. There is about 4 or 5 cars here that you could just throw a blanket over. And it is 2 by 2 racing all the way through here. So let's ride along. DRB hugging that bottom line, looking for a way to move up through the field. He's had some good finishes this year. and typically ends the race stronger than he starts it. Move him up another position. So, oh, DRB spins. DRB spins. And I think that's a single car. Single car is what I am seeing. DRB may have had some contact or some help. I'm here now that there are 2 cars involved. Caution is out again. DRB, I'm not sure who the other truck was, but caution is out. So I am looking at Beast back here by himself. Beast may have been the other one involved in that one. So DRB and Beast were both involved in that one. So not sure if anybody else was involved in that one or not. Somebody is, looks like, I think DRB's having trouble. Looks like he spun it on the apron there under caution. So now let's ride along with the leader, see if anybody is taking pit road this time. We are with Christian, who is in third. He's got Josh in front of him, and Simoleon's moved his way into the lead there. And then Ben is in 4th place. And is that NASCAR up in 5th, I believe? Let's see if we can catch up with NASCAR and see. Yeah, NASCAR is in 5th, but it looks like maybe he slid up there beside 2nd place. Not sure what happened there exactly, but he'll get his place back in line, and I think we are going to see if pit road is going to be open. So here we are down the back stretch, and pit road will be open this time. See who all takes advantage of it. So now we got somebody having a pit road penalty and is going to have to go through the pit, so that's going to hurt them. Simoleons, meanwhile, is up front and cruising. We are back to green flag racing. I did not realize that the pits had already been, that the pits were closed on that yellow because we're nearing the end of the stage. So I think this is last lap of the stage. So Simoleons looking to hold everybody off, grab that stage win. It's not the last lap of the stage, I am here. So whoever had to do that pass-through penalty is probably not going to go a lap down, because I think they might be, if it's just a pass-through, they could get out and not go a lap down. And even if they do at the end of the stage coming, they'd get that lap back. And now Josh slides up and takes the lead back from Simoleons, but Simoleons has got to run on the backstretch, dive bombs into turn 3, and here is Simoleons running a low line. I don't think he's got Josh cleared. Here we go into the front stretch. They're almost side by side. Josh got a little bit of a run and momentum on that high side. Here we go into turn 1, and Simoleons can't quite clear him. Josh hangs on the outside, coming out onto the backstretch. See if Josh can get some momentum on that high side. He's got some momentum on the high side, but here we go into turn 3, and Simoleons looks like he's going to clear him and open that door, and Ben is coming through it for second place now. So we got a side-by-side battle for second place while Simoleons has taken the lead. And now the battle is for second place. And Ben has cleared Simoleons, and right now Josh is looking for a way to get back to the bottom. He's got it, uses that highline momentum, and now he is under Ben looking for second place. Josh got shuffled to the high side, didn't like it, but got right back to the bottom, asserted himself, grabbed second place back. So now Josh back into second place, setting his sights on Simoleon, see if he can get back up there and grab that lead before the end of the stage. So now you're running, you got Simoleons up front, about a 4 or 5 car length lead. Then you've got Josh in second, Ben in third, just a couple of car lengths back. Maybe 3 car lengths back. I think that is Christian in fourth, and I think that is Berkeley's challenging Christian for fourth place. And it looks like Berkeley's is going to get fourth place away from Christian. So Berkeley's moving up now. Christian slides under him going through the turn. And Christian takes fourth place back. So good battle here for fourth place between Christian and Berkeley's. That's like the best battle, at least among the leaders. They are nose to tail coming onto the back stretch, or actually the front stretch. Looks like Christian may have cleared him by about a car length. Here we go into the turn. They are nose to tail again. Less than a car length separating fourth and fifth place right now. And Berkeley's is not going to go away. He is staying right on the bumper of Christian, trying to wrestle fourth spot away from him. Looking low right now, and I don't think he's going to be able to make it, at least not on this lap. Christian is using that high line to arc it into the corner, get down to the bottom. They're down the backstretch again, still maintaining that same gap of a car length or so. Now it may be a couple of car lengths. Christian running a very smooth line, maybe pulling away from Berkeley's just a little bit. Let's check back in with what we've got going on up front here. So up front, Simoleons is kind of checked out here a little bit. He has probably got, I'm going to say, 20 car length lead. It's not half a straightaway, but it is a comfortable lead, certainly for Simoleons at this point. So right now he is just looking for the end of this stage, looking for everybody to behave himself. He has got to be feeling pretty good about his truck right now. Simoleon's liking the low line when he's out by himself, liking the clean air. Looking very smooth, very comfortable out there. Just clicking off laps and extending that lead a little bit every lap by, it seems like. Let's check back what else we got going on here. So we are looking like we are pretty spaced out on the truck right now. Seeing somebody, not sure who it is, low on the speedway here. Okay, so I know we had a car left, but I'm hearing a lot of chatter. It looks like we are calling, not sure if we are calling a caution or not. I'm just going to have to wait and see. Caution is out. Caution is out. Okay, so we are waiting on the field to get bunched up right now. I'm hearing a lot of chatter on Discord. I think that we are pretty late in getting caution on this incident. So pit road is closed this time. We are down to caution speed. So we got a little chaos going on. I'm not sure everybody's clear on either what brought out the caution or how everybody's lining up here. So it'll take us a little time to get it sorted out. But let's kind of do a little talk about what's going on with the top five here. Simoleons was checking out a little bit. So he's got to be pretty happy with his truck, but I got to believe he's had enough wear on the tires that he's going to be coming to pit road. Second place, you've got Josh, who pitted the same time Simoleons did, so they are pretty much on the same pit strategy here. He started off running with Simoleons, but actually started to lose some ground, so he may be looking to come to pit road to make some adjustments to gain some long run speed. Ben was running very strong in third place on the oldest tires, so I think Ben's got the most interesting strategy here. I got to believe that Ben comes in and gets on the same tire strategy as everybody else. Then you're talking about maybe somebody else that's going to get up there and challenge Simoleons. So that's what we've got right now as far as what I can see in the top three. I'll just be quiet for a minute. All right, so I am muted the Discord chat. So there we are, end of the stage. All right, Ben, do you want me to just... So we are, I believe this was the start of stage 2. I think stage 1 ended under caution. Final stage, I'm hearing. I'm going to be so glad when Heat 5 comes, because there is a lap tracker in Heat 5 and running order. So the announcer will be much more informed. But right now you've got Simoleons up front, you've got pressure in him, and Ben lurking there in third. And I really think that now that Ben's on the same tire strategy as them, he may have something for Simoleons. I'm really wanting to see what happens now that Ben is on equal tires. Now, I saw a little bit of a lag spike on my screen, but man, this is an interesting battle up here. Be interesting to see how this all plays out, because Simoleons had a battle, and I think Josh wrestled the lead away from him at some point, but then as the run wore on, I think Simoleons had a better long run truck. So right now, Simoleons has got to be saying, if I can keep them behind me, the longer the run goes on, the more the tires wear, the more it's to my benefit. Now Ben is up on the high side. Here we go. Ben moves down, and he has cleared Josh for second place. So move Ben into second place. So here we go. Move Ben into second place, setting his sights on first place Simoleons. So see what he can do now that he is on equal tires. Going to be very interesting to see how these two race each other. Two of the stewards, two of the team owners. Going to try to catch up and ride along with them. So I'm going to ride along with Ben for a few laps here, see what the distance between he and Simoleons does, whether it grows or shrinks. Right now, Ben seems to be right into tire track. Simoleons are running the same line. Not sure he's close enough that he can catch much of a draft off of him to try to pull up to him. But Ben is looking like he is pretty, the truck looks smooth. It doesn't look like it's pushing. It doesn't look like the back end's stepping out on him. I think Ben's got to be pretty happy with his truck. He's getting just a little bit, maybe lower than Simoleon's middle of the corner. They're running kind of the same line on exit. So looking at this, Simoleons might be stretching it out just a little bit here on Ben. So let's catch up with Simoleons right along with him for a couple of laps. So Simoleons looks really good here. He gets it right out the wall, dives it down to that white line coming through 1 and 2, keeps it low on exit, gets it, lets it drift right up the wall. The truck looks like it's really smooth. Looks like he's got to be pretty happy with the handling of his truck right now. He can just run right on that bottom line all the way through both corners, keeping it down there at both ends of the racetrack, which is what you want to do. Sounds like he is back into throttle really early. I'm not even sure he is getting out of the throttle all the way in 1 and 2, because he is really driving the thing in deep and barely lifting in when he's going through the middle of 1 and 2. Boy, I don't think he was out of the throttle all the way. I think he came off full throttle, but I don't think he is lifting all the way in 3 and 4. He's really got that truck hooked up and handling to his liking, because you can tell by how deep he is in the throttle and how little he is out of it. So it looks like we are pretty spaced out right now on the track. Trying to go through the field, see if I can find a battle to catch up with. So now we're catching up with Dylan Ashley, and he has got a Oh, Dylan Ashley spinning. Dylan Ashley spinning on the backstretch. One car as far as I can tell. Didn't see what happened, just clicked on him. Was trying to see who he was racing. I think he was up there actually racing Josh for the third spot, and just caught the, just clicked on as the car was spinning, so didn't see what precipitated that. So single car incident, that's going to move him back several spots. So now we've got about an equal distance between first to second and second to third, as those three just keep clicking off laps, and there is about the same distance, and it's quite a bit. I got to say that Simoleons has got to have a second and a half, probably not 2 second lead, and then it's probably the same distance back to Ben, and then probably a little less distance back to Josh. And I think that is Cod back here in 4th place. So let's ride along with Cod, see if he can close in. I'm sorry, Phenomenal is in 4th. So let's catch up here. Suddenly, Ben is reeling in Simoleons. That lead that was probably a second and a half a few laps ago is well under a second now. So not sure if Simoleons made an error or Ben has found some speed, but Ben is most definitely reeling in Simoleons. Got to think maybe the handling is going away a little bit on Simoleon's vehicle. So here we'll ride along with Ben, who is the pursuer. Caution is out, so that may be just what Simoleons wanted, because the handling was going away. Probably not what Ben wanted, because Ben was reeling him in a hurry. So here we are. We are under, I think, our 3rd or 4th caution. I gotta believe we're gonna have most of the lead lap cars probably coming in. So I am hearing pit road is closed this time by. So we are going down the back stretch, and I'm hearing pit road is open this time. I believe it is lead lap cars only this time by. So here we go. I can see at least the top 5 are pitting. It looks like everybody that's on the lead lap is pitting this time by. And this is interesting when the AI takes over. There is chaos on pit road here when the AI takes over, getting everybody into their stalls. So let's check out what things look like coming off of pit road. And it looks like the top 3 or 4 at least stayed in the same line. Simoleons, Big Ben, Josh. And then I think maybe, is that Scored Skate in 4th? Okay, so we've had now the lap down cars pitting. And we are still under caution here. So Simoleons is going to pick the inside lane for the restart this time. So looking at everybody getting lined up, not sure if we are going green this time by. I think I heard not this time by. Okay, so I think we are getting ready to go green this time by. All right, I'm hoping we got everybody lined up right and ready to go this time. But we'll see. Uh-oh. I think NASCAR just hit the wall on the pace lap. So not good for him. And we are green. Okay, so sorry about that. I had a little difficulty, but I am back on the broadcast here, and we got a three-way battle for the lead. Same three players we've seen up there all night. Josh, Ben, and Simoleons. And right now, Josh is making a play for second place. He is underneath Ben. And not sure if he's going to be able to clear him. Ben keeps playing that high side, making it work. And I think Josh has cleared him, moved Josh to second place. So he has dispatched with the Big Ben machine and setting his sights on Simoleons in that number 70. So Ben stalking the Josh machine, the 53, not going to go away quietly, looking to make a move back. Remember, Ben seems to be the one who's got the better car on the older tires, so the more that the tires wear, that's good for him. But right now everybody is on fresh rubber. Simoleon's got a little bit of a lead right now. Ben is looking like he might be a little bit quicker than Josh, but can't find a path by him. Josh is running a pretty smooth line and protecting that bottom. Ben might be saying, I got a fast truck, but I can't get to Simoleons if I can't get past Josh. But it looks like he just can't quite get enough of a run to stick a nose under there and wrestle Josh off the bottom. Oh, and just like that, he's on the bottom. He got that nose under there. I think he used the draft down the back stretch to pull up, and then got under him in turn 3, completed the pass, cleared him, and now he is the one setting his sights on Simoleons. So Simoleons is up there saying, I'm the hunted, the hunters keep changing. One lap it's Josh, next time it's Ben. So right now, Ben looks like he has put a couple of car lengths on Josh, but let's see if he can reel in Simoleons now. Right now, Simoleons is checked out, which is what we have seen him do in the early stages. We will see if Ben is able to reel him in as the laps wind down and the tires wear, because that seems to have been his strength today. While we are waiting on that battle to develop, let's see what else we can find going on in the field. Here is a battle. I've got Bercules, and I think that's Cod right in front of him. NASCAR is in that battle, and I think that is Christian making his way through there as well. So now Bercules is going to get back under Christian after Christian just got by him. Now we got him almost 3 wide. NASCAR says, you guys race side by side, I'll take advantage of it, and I'll come through on a low line and try to get past you. So now NASCAR on the low line, and he's able to clear Bercules and Christian. Now he's setting his sights on Cod. Now, I'm not sure if these are all for position or if this is stuff, some of these guys are a lap down. But it's a good battle nonetheless. So I was going to see if I could catch up with NASCAR here and ride along with him for a little bit. I know he put in a lot of practice this week and is putting up some pretty fast times. So he's now caught Cod. I believe that's Cod in the 4 truck. And looking for a way under him. And right now, Cod may be feeling like he is holding up traffic, that he is the slow car in the left lane on the interstate, because he has got 3 cars right behind him, and they all kind of keep changing positions, but they all stay right behind him. NASCAR really looking like he has got this thing under control. The truck looks good. See if he can get underneath Cod. Oh, he got down there, but Cod slammed the door on him. So Cod really protecting that bottom and proving how hard it is to pass if you can keep the truck on the bottom. He is protecting that bottom and not letting anybody past. Alright, so let's catch back up and see what's going on up front. Up front, it looks like that Josh has got back by Ben. Simoleons has checked out a little bit. So not sure how that second position changed hands, but Josh has got it now, but once again, Ben not going to go away. I am hearing caution all over the place on the radio, so not sure who was involved or what happened. So I am hearing 4 laps to go and a caution is out, so this could be a wild restart. Okay, so 4 laps to go, and everybody is caught up here. We got them all lined up on the back stretch. Be interesting to see what the strategy is going to be here for everybody. So Cod is staying out. It looks like everybody else is coming down pit road. Josh stayed out too. So Josh is out. Cod is out. Squirt is out. NASCAR is out. So let's see who is the first truck off pit road, and it looks like first truck off pit road is going to be Simoleons. We are stopped on the back stretch, I think, to get everybody lined up, and I think we're down to 3 to go, I think. So it looks like Simoleons is going to start third behind. Simoleons is going to start third behind Josh and Cod. So first car with fresh tires is Simoleons. Everyone from Simoleons on back, including Ben, Scored Skate. Let's see, who else we got? So here we are. We are 3 wide going into turn 1. Josh is out front. There's 3 wide behind him, and Cod spins. I think he is the only car involved. So now you got Simoleons second, Ben third. Ben's making a move to go low on Simoleons. Josh has got to be loving seeing them side by side. Simoleons is not going to give up on the high side. He's got momentum coming down the backs, coming down through the tri-oval. And that moves Phenomenal up to the lead. Through all that chaos, Phenomenal comes out with the lead with Big Ben in tow. So as they were running 3 wide, Phenomenal comes into the lead. Great driving by Phenomenal, but he has got a mirror full of Big Ben right now. And I mean a big mirror full. That gold number 1 is looming very large in his mirror. And I think that is Simoleons filling up Ben's mirror. Uh-oh. It is over. Does that mean, did I see Phenomenal hold everybody off for the win there? So I think the top 3 were Phenomenal, Ben, and Simoleons. Wow, what a move by Phenomenal there at the end to grab the lead when everybody was going 3 wide. All right, so I'm going to hang up on the Discord, see if I can get our race winner Phenomenal in here to talk about his victory.
And like millions of others, I was prescribed sleep equipment. Did you know sleep equipment manufacturers recommend daily cleaning? That's why I use SoClean. It's the perfect complement to my daily routine, and it's hassle-free. SoClean is fast and easy. It keeps my sleep equipment fresh every day without the need for disassembly.
With SoClean, daily maintenance is a snap. All you do is place your equipment in, close the lid, and walk away. You can try SoClean.
Hey, Phenomenal, make sure you select include your audio in the party.
$559. And for a limited...
Hey, Phenomenal, you there? You got me? Does my headset die? The headset's on. Hey, Phenomenal, I can't hear you, man. Are you there?
Oh, that's simple enough.
Phenomenal, you there? I can't hear you, man. Well, let's see if we can catch up with Big Ben, who is the team owner of the Owners Championship. So Hey, Phenomenal, you there? I can't hear you, man. I couldn't hear you before.
I keep coming back to how
Bo says he's connecting. Let's see if
they
we can.
train the dogs. They could tangle them.
All right. All right, NASCAR, can you hear me? All right. All right, so I wanted to catch up you. I believe you are on. Make sure in the party chat that it says that your audio is included because it is being broadcast.
All right,
Okay.
I got it.
Now, you are on part of the Big Ben's team that is the team champions, correct?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell me about how it feels to be part of the championship team, what it was like racing with these guys, and how you feel about winning the championship.
I mean, it was great. They're a great group of guys to race for, and ask for better teammates. Hard work at the track. You know, everybody working with each other, helping everybody out. It just feels good to be part of a winning team.
Yeah, and I
I had a
think
good time racing with everybody.
now coming into this, were you fifth or sixth in points for the year?
I think for the trucks, I think I was. Um, I can tell you in a second here.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of the Xfinity series, but I know you have been
It's,
consistent, making every race, and it seems like you're steadily getting better as the year has gone on.
I definitely feel that I've had some good gains and a lot of improvement there. I only missed one race, or no, I made all the races, but I disconnected in one of them because I lost server connection. Um, I felt like it was just a good season. I learned a lot from Ben and everybody on the team, and it all just kind of helps out.
Well, good, good. Hey, stick around here because I don't know. I'm going to get Ben in here too. Ben, can you make sure your audio is being included? And I want to talk to you as the owner of
It's
the team.
included.
So
I
you
wasn't
are
the owner. I wasn't the owner. I'll be a team owner next year, but I wasn't the owner this year. No,
Oh, okay,
it was Optics team, but unfortunately he couldn't join us tonight.
okay. Well, tell me about how you feel about
I,
being
ho- I
part
hope
of
we did
this
him
winning
proud.
team. Tell me what it was like racing
Great.
with Optic as
I
a
actually won a
teammate.
title. I can't. Well, but it wasn't really racing. I was just staring at his rear end most races. So
I think a lot of us were there.
Well, if you were close enough to even see the back of that truck, you were doing pretty good this year, I think.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So, tell me about tonight's race. That was an exciting race, and I'm not even sure how Phenomenal made the move to get up front, but you were up there all night. Tell me what the truck was
you
driving
have
like tonight.
you have a very odd definition of exciting. That race was shit. That was shit.
Well, I think you were in the
So
top three about all night, weren't
no,
you?
He was
yeah,
driving
I
a dump
was,
truck,
but it was.
Tom.
Yeah, I was. I was driving. I was driving a dump truck last night or tonight. That was. It was off. Texas is awful. It's an awful track. It used to be a great track, which is upsetting because of how great it used to be, and they just ruined it. You can't turn in turn one. Um, when and if you don't let off more than you need to, you're gonna end up in a wall. And God forbid you get up into the second or third groove. So it was.
Well,
It was not very fun.
You looked fast all night. From the fans' perspective, you looked fast, and from a commentating perspective. But do you feel like if you had just one or two more laps, you would have had something for phenomenal? Because you seemed like you were faster most of the night.
Well, yeah, I would have probably for the first time all year used my bumper. Because it was weird because you had a whole bunch of cars stay out, and then I feel kind of bad because I got into Smollings because it was just like I said, nothing was turning tonight, and so going down in there at 3 to 4 and take the white flag, it wouldn't turn, and so I got up in Simoleons a little bit. So and then Phenomenal came and stole it, but yeah, it was just a rough night for everybody all around. Nobody could turn.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I would use the bumper on Phenomenal that last lap.
You just couldn't quite get there to use it.
If you had just one more lap.
Oh yeah, I would
Yeah.
have moved him.
Okay. All right. Well, he is in
It
here,
made
but
the
I've
wreck
not
just
been
went to rattle
able
his cage.
to hear him. Let me see if I can connect with him. Phenomenal, you got us. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. You got me?
All right, I have not been able to hear you. Congratulations, man. I
Thank
was
you.
trying to follow the action, but I actually missed what happened on that last lap. I got it on the video, but watching it with my eyes, I just kind of was looking at, I think, Ben and Simoleons, and all of a sudden you're in the lead. Tell me what move you made and how it transpired that you got up there to the lead.
That last pit stop, like Ben said, the truck's been handling like shit all night. Took a click or two out of the wedge, loosened up the truck a little bit. Going into 3 and 4, the two guys that didn't take tires, one of them fell off right away. Because I restarted 5th. I watched Ben take Simoleons up the track, and I watched Josh get loose coming out of 4, and that I had a huge run. Like my truck stuck on the bottom. I drove through it, got underneath Josh, and cleared him for the lead.
Well, and
then
after that, that number one truck had to look awfully big in your mirror the rest of the way.
Oh yeah, I started, that adrenaline started pumping at that point. I got one lap. I can't screw this up. Ben tried calling out the inside line going into 3 and 4, and I blocked him.
I was
I'm not
there.
letting you have this inside. I was not letting you have that inside line clean.
Next time I'll just turn your ass. How about that?
I was expecting it. It would have been my luck.
Well, congratulations. I think you were running in the top 5 all night, and then that last restart, you made the right moves and let everybody else clear the way, and you took advantage of it. So, way to go. I can't wait to watch the video back and see it, so I can better appreciate it. But congratulations, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, guys. Good race night. I know everybody was struggling with the trucks, but congratulations on a successful first season, and I will see you guys all Wednesday for the Xfinity race.
Alrighty, sounds good.
See you guys. Have a good night.
Alright.